She had a team help her? How do you even make a homemade corn dog? I don't think I've ever seen a homemade corn dog before. Generic control in the duck goes me here, back with another Jaiden Animation reaction. Today we are doing I attempted a speedrun and got a world record. Apparently people will speedrun literally anything. I've never attempted a speedrun in a video game. I did speedrun college. I moved in on Friday, moved out on Wednesday, and got all my money back. And that was a couple years ago, and now I'm literally having my dream job, making the world a little bit better day by day. But all you wonderful people, thank you so much for watching the video and giving me a chance to make you smile and make you laugh and maybe make your day just a tiny little better. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to check out last week's video, which is when she got Ari, her pet bird, I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. You can check that out. And let me know what other Jaiden Animation videos you want me to react to, because I read every single one of your comments and reply to a lot of them as well. But she attempted a speedrun. I don't know what game she attempted a speedrun or what it was for, but we're definitely going to learn today, and it's going to be certainly interesting. Also, if you're wondering where my Hollow Boss reaction is with the Kirby, or Animation vs. Minecraft, or Meta Runner, those videos are coming out soon. I'm recording 9 videos today. This is the 8th video, and I also played BioShock Infinite for 2 hours on live stream. So it's definitely been an interesting day, that's for sure, and I edit all these videos and make all the thumbnails and read every single comment, so be patient with me, please. It's a lot for one person. But I'm excited to see this video. I love her videos. Let's go ahead and jump on into it.
I think we all know the gist of what a speedrun is.
Yes, I did one for college.
But there's so much more that goes into it than what's on the surface.
Skip the intro. I went to college for 5 days.
Hundreds of hours
moved in on Friday, moved out on Wednesday.
Finding
got my money
optimal
back.
routes, discovering the most precise glitches that can save from minutes to just a few frames, which if you don't know is basically risking your entire run just for a few milliseconds of time save. I've come to love speedruns, watching them at least.
It all matters.
Something about
Portal
them is
2,
really
never
cool
played Portal.
to me, and I think the community is really cool.
Ooh,
It's all cool.
After
I've been
BioShock?
looking and watching
Playing
various
right
speedrunners for a decent amount of time, and I decided that I wanted to do a speedrun. Now, I don't really have the time to set aside hundreds of hours to hone my skill on whatever game I want.
Dark Souls? No.
I had to do a blind speedrun where I just play it for the first time and try my best. I spent a few days racking my brain on what game I'd like to run. I like Pokemon. Maybe I could run a Pokemon game. But that's a lot of researching and memorizing and luck. I could try a Mario game.
Yep.
It's a popular category, but I don't know if it's for me. Then it hit me.
She's gonna play some game that nobody else has played.
Of course. Why hadn't I thought of it sooner? I ran to speedrun.com to check if anyone has run it yet.
Speedrun.com, that's a thing?
No one. None. I'm gonna be the first person in the world to speedrun Cooking Mama 2.
Oh my god. I've never played this game, but I've seen it
Why did I choose Cooking Mama? Because, dude, Cooking Mama is awesome. If you haven't played, it's a DS game where you follow steps.
I don't like those DSs. I like my DS.
The better you do, the better score you get. Plus, I'm at an advantage when it comes to preparing food. I've seen Food Wars. I know all the techniques and secrets. If you're under 18, don't look it up. Why did I choose the second game and not the original? That's the one I bought. Duh. I used to play Cooking Mama all the time as a kid with my friend Kate. I always thought Mama's English was really funny. I still love it. We even had this system where if we kept failing at a recipe, we'd have to change chairs because that one had bad luck. Obviously.
There's a bad luck chair
this time because I have to stay by the computer, so I'll have to come up with a better strategy. Also, extra movements lose time. I need to be efficient here. Anyway, I wanted to have some sort of challenge, so I decided to add some rules to my run.
Well, the rules from Fairly Odd
Parents.
Parents.
The main game mode, Cook with Mama. 2, I have to receive a gold medal on every single recipe. That means I can't make a mistake. Ever. Can't burn a single onion, can't accidentally pour the rice into the sink, can't smack my hand while pounding mochi. If I do, the whole recipe needs to be redone. 3, that's it. Do it fast.
You gotta speedrun.
The first recipe is
as fast
pizza,
as you can.
and I was off to a pretty good start.
Pizza, haven't had that in
Obviously,
6 years.
So I didn't have time to read the little description on what to do each step, but for the most part, I was able to use my massive IQ and
also, I'm
big,
like
strong
10 followers away from 1,000 on Instagram right now.
Except in the last step where I didn't know how to work the oven and failed immediately. Again, off to a great start. After deciphering how the oven worked, I was moving on quickly. Peanut butter, poke the peanuts, done.
Poke the peanuts?
Recover, adapt, overcome. Done. Sea bream carpaccio. Exfoliate the fish.
Is this game that short?
Restart.
Exfoliate?
Choose smaller knife. Easy peasy. Corn soup. Ew. Bald the corn. Boil. Strain. Oh, come on. Not all the corn came out. All right.
Oh,
admittedly,
that's sad.
I was making a lot of mistakes at the beginning. I was nervous because it was my first speed run, and I didn't know what I had to do most of the time, and was generally panicking.
Just
but then I remembered
nostalgic
that no Cooking Mama 2
of like,
speedruns exist yet, so that means I'm on world record pace, and that made me feel better. One mechanic I had to learn the hard way was when it comes to the oven, choose the low heat. The first attempt, I decided to go with the medium heat to go a little bit faster. And look at this! Oh no!
Oh, bake the cookies for 10 minutes at 400 degrees or 4,000 degrees for 1 minute.
Burn the apple pie as quick as possible. You know how there's separate categories in speedruns? Mario Odyssey has the one where you take Mario's shirt off as fast as possible called nipple percent. I want one for Cooking Mama 2 called burnt apple pie percent, where you just burn the apple pie as quickly as possible. Anyway, I redid the pie and was moving on. Bonk. Rice bowl. We're about an hour in at this point. I had my friends in a Discord call so they can help me take notes, so I didn't have to rewatch all the footage again for the script. And they decided to look at how many recipes there actually were in the game. I didn't know because I wanted to go in completely blind. And you know what they discovered? There are a total of 80 recipes in this game. An hour in, I was on recipe 8. Which would be impressive in real life, but not here. So either we were gonna pull a Cooking Mama all-nighter, or I had to start picking up the pace. Sorry, Shrimp. This is gonna get violent. It wasn't perfect, and I was still making some mistakes, but I started getting into the zone. It helped that I was starting to get familiar with the mechanics and actually know what the game wanted me to do for most of the steps now. Waffles, chili dog, meatloaf, lobster. I was one-shotting all of them. I even put 2 mama flags on the lobster, which was a bit risky, but you know me, I live for the danger. I almost forgot to put the lobster on. Let me pause and tell you a story of my childhood. I already mentioned my love for Cooking Mama as a kid. Even 12 years ago, I set myself the goal of getting gold in all the recipes. But one haunting memory I have of this game was my struggle against the Mama Rice Cracker. All the steps are relatively simple, but at the end you have to stamp all 18 crackers with a Mama stamp. That's what makes the Mama Rice Cracker the Mama Rice Cracker. But as a kid, my DS was old and I dropped it a few times, which messed up the calibration on my screen in a way I couldn't fix. So that meant at the very end of the recipe, it was extremely hard for me to stamp the stamp in the exact spot that Mama wanted. I spent weeks, I'm not joking, trying to get the gold on the Mama Rice Cracker. It was the last one I needed, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I'm pretty sure I was eventually able to pass, but let's just say I didn't for the sake of drama. Either way, I was having PTSD. I was going through all the steps, washing the rice, putting the rice in the little hole, mochi pounding the rice scoop, and then it appeared. The screen that caused the most pain a video game could to a 10-year-old. I was slowly making my way down the line. Everything was going well. Then all of a sudden, on the 10th cracker... No! I accidentally tapped the screen when I was lining up my pen, causing me to not brand the cracker enough. I'm not one to believe in spiritualism or star signs or Destiny's Child, whatever that stuff is. But that moment in particular made me question if it was all real, and my only fate is to eternally fail the last step of the Mama Rice Cracker recipe until I inevitably die an unaccomplished old man that makes ugly rice crackers. I did it right the next time, but that would have been unfortunate, right? With the Mama Rice Cracker conquered, now nothing was in my way, and I was making my way through the rest of the recipes. At the 2-hour, 37-minute mark, 27 recipes in,
27, my favorite number. Let's go.
And was running around the room, so I had to
Last
spend
week
precious
was
time
her
getting
Ari
back under control. That was a loss of 2 minutes right there. Then I missliced the raviolis, so I'm blaming all of that
Never had
misfortune
ravioli
on
in my
Ari.
entire life.
I actually struggled a lot on the ravioli recipe. The pasta is really hard to cut because you have to time the slice with the line, but since I was so focused on when to cut, a lot of the time I would deviate from the actual line to cut from and mess up. Then when I was able to get past that stage, for some reason the mic had trouble hearing me blow, so even though I was doing what I was supposed to, I'd fail anyway.
Why was it?
No, didn't hear it. Overall, I had to redo the ravioli recipe 6 times, and I spent 11 minutes.
It took me 47 times
Thanks,
in the
Ari.
ram
After
fight
that, I was
for
able to
Gears of
one-shot
War
both the
1,
cake
which is why I
and
hate
spring
Dom.
rolls. And can we talk about how the ice cream recipe literally just makes you scoop out store-bought ice cream and put sprinkles on it? That's been my favorite recipe so far.
Fantastic.
Skipping forward a bit, let's talk about the mango pudding. This was ravioli
Never had a
part
mango.
2. The first step I had trouble with was memorizing the order of the ingredients. It
Oh,
was
it's
a
one of
6-part
those.
Simon Says memory game, and my big smooth brain can only handle one number at a time before the concept of object permanence leaves my body.
Nope.
I inevitably got a lucky pattern that was easy to remember, and after a few more steps, in the end, I had to draw a line at a specific speed that would remove the pudding
At a
cleanly.
specific
Too
speed?
slow
It's like
and it
Among Us
wouldn't
with the
come
card
out.
swipes.
Too fast, and it just... For the life of
Bounces.
me, I couldn't get the pacing right 3 consecutive times in a row. And with the combined difficulty
Imagine
of
if
that,
her friends
along with
like
the
did it ahead of
memorizing,
her.
I spent another 10 minutes trying to get it right and still failing. My confidence was shattered, and I had to take a mental health break. I'll be back for you, mango pudding. I'll come back stronger. And I'll cook you so well, I'll become the mama.
There's still
I
a
was in
speed
shambles
run?
from the pudding,
It's like
but was
spicy
able
water.
to move on and started getting back into a rhythm. All these foods,
That's
I was
intense.
knocking them out one by one. I will note that I struggled with popcorn because I thought there was going to be
How are you
some
cooking
sort of indicator or something on when to open the lid. So I just sat there until I realized I burnt it all. Oh, wait.
Oh
So
no.
I was like, oh, okay, I'll open it when I hear the
Maybe-
popping sounds. And then I opened it with like 5 popcorns.
Oh
That's okay,
no.
I was able to figure it out. Overall, the rest
How do you
of the
figure it
run
out?
went on without any major problems. I was able to finish up the rest of the recipes.
That's a lot
and
of
at
food.
the 6-hour,
Corn dogs?
38-minute mark, I only had
How do you
2
even make a
recipes
homemade
left.
corn dog?
The
I don't think
bento
I've ever
box,
seen a
and of
homemade corn
course,
dog
the mango
before.
pudding. Time is ticking.
Or any recipe.
We're in the end
This is
game
JoJo.
now. Also, my Discord friends
Never
were
watched
ready
JoJo.
to never talk to me again. I thought I could just get the bento box over
I
with
also have a
quickly
Discord server.
because it's like, you just put food in box, right? Well, actually, I didn't realize I had to include food from all the categories Mama gave me or something, so I failed it like 3 times and was on the brink of insanity trying to figure out what
You
Mama
don't-
wanted from me. The food
Yeah,
is in a
tell me
box,
what's wrong.
Mama. What's what a bento box is? Food in box. What else do you need?
Is that actually
blood?
what it is?
A blood sacrifice?
Blood-
It
Oh, it's a
didn't
goat.
say anywhere in the instructions that I should have put more variety in there. Not that I was reading
Really?
the instructions anyway. I still,
Yeah, who
right
reads
now, don't
instructions?
know what Mama wanted, but at least I finally got the gold after 4 minutes. That meant I only
4
had
minutes?
one last recipe. 79 were completed. The mango pudding was the only thing standing between me and the
Oh,
first
she had to
Cooking
go
Mama
back to
to
it?
Dinner
Okay.
with Friends world record. I clicked it nervously, but I climbed my mountain.
Salt and
I
pepper,
trained
S&P,
with
the choice
Mama,
for me.
And I've come
You
back
get that
a
reference,
new
I love
chef.
you.
Peeling, slicing, blending. I was
Never
quicker
had a
than
mango in my
ever.
entire life.
There it was. The memorizing. I was doing well until... No!
No. Oh, come on.
I restarted. I was sweaty and shaking. My brain was shutting down. My eyes had only been seeing Cooking Mama for the
Couldn't
past
she
6
also,
hours
like,
and
just
45
draw it
minutes.
down?
Every breath was Cooking Mama. Every neuron
Like,
in
you
my
should just make a
skull
diagram
was
and then
Cooking
write it
Mama.
down.
Every atom in the universe at that moment was Cooking Mama. But my next attempt, oh my God.
Got it
oh,
right?
Jesus.
She got it right?
Is this the one?
Now she's gonna
I
have
nervously went through the rest of the recipe
and then she's
until
gonna
I
have to
arrived at the last step.
make it
It's
toss.
been about
Yeah.
3 hours and 15 minutes since I practiced removing the pudding from the mold, and to be honest, I don't remember
wasn't ready.
the removal strats. First one, second one,
Works. Oh?
let's go!
Wait, oh, she did it.
I
Nice.
got all the puddings out flawlessly. I waited until the results to confirm it.
Gold medals?
Boom! 100 points on the mango pudding. Stop the timer.
Sweet.
I did it. At long last,
All 100
all
medal
80
on
recipes
or
in
gold medal on
Cooking
everything.
Mama
100 medal.
2
8th
gold.
video. Sorry.
In 6 hours, 47 minutes, and
Playing Cookie
27
Mama
seconds.
for almost 7 hours.
There might be some room
That's
for
more than I
improvement there.
sleep.
Overall, I had a really fun time with the speedrun. It's not even close to a good run, and the time can easily be halved, but I still pride
Has it been
myself
beaten?
in knowing I was the first one to complete
Has
and
it been
document
beaten?
the Cooking Mama 2 all gold %. And also burnt
Stop
apple
talking
pie
over the
%.
video.
If there's
Don't
any
watch a reaction
speedrunners
video
out
then.
there wanting to try and take my crown, I'll share some speed strats I thought of during the run. If you complete the steps too quickly, you get a bonus, and
Speedrun.com.
at the end of the recipe, if you get 5 bonuses, you receive a gift that you can't reject or skip, which loses a lot of time.
Oh,
You're smothering me,
okay.
Mama. So if you can get no bonuses within the entire game, you'd be saving a lot of time. Another tip is,
Cookie
if you're
Mama
gonna
2
mess
Dinner
up
with
the
Friends.
recipe, don't mess
2
up
hours
the
and
last
25
step,
minutes.
Because if you do, you have to wait through Mama giving you your score and clapping for you.
Almost 1,000 runs.
Like, yeah, it's almost perfect. And the whole time you're like, yes, Mama, I know
those are
it's
any
not
percents.
perfect. I dropped an egg. And
All
then she
gold
gives
medals.
you like 3
4 hours
presents
and
in
3
a row
minutes.
because you got too many bonuses. And you're just
Jaiden
screeching
Animations
at her to
8.
shut up the whole time. I didn't discover any glitches.
There's
that
only
would
been
save
8
time,
people
unfortunately.
that have all gold medaled it.
I don't know what a Cooking Mama glitch would look like, but it doesn't.
She's also the
sound pleasant.
slowest.
But it doesn't matter because as of this moment right here, I'm the one with the Cooking Mama 2 Dinner with Friends world record. Guess I finally did something with my life after all. Anyway, thanks for watching my first attempt at a speedrun.
Take that, Mom and Dad.
I think in hindsight, I should have chosen a game that could have been done in a few less hours because I feel like I aged 20 years after this. But
From Cooking Mama 2.
I wanted to submit my run to speedrun.com, but since no one has run the game yet, I need to submit a request to add Cooking Mama 2 Dinner with Friends. But I only made my account last night, and to make a request, I need to have had my account for 7 days. So I'll submit it in 7 days. But it's not going to be interesting. I didn't record my audio with it. It's just 6 hours of Cooking Mama gameplay. Also, we're working to drop some new merch in the shop really soon.
Ooh,
I don't know if it's on the site yet, but it's coming. Merch. And we've got some real fun stuff in the works.
Man, that fan art's crazy. I also have a P.O. Box if you want to send like actual like physical art. You can definitely do that. It's going to be in the description more than likely. Feel free to send me anything. You don't have to as well. Also read every single comment. Let me know what next week's video is going to be. When she attempted a speedrun, I did not expect it to be Cooking Mama 2. Never played a Cooking Mama game. Wow, 32 million views though. But hey, there's been 8 people that have done a gold medal Cooking Mama. And the fastest one is 4 hours and 3 minutes done by Little King. But she is an hour and 10 minutes slower than 7th place. So, all recipes, which I guess is 80% is less than 2.5 hours. So, that's pretty good. Well, somebody did it. It took him 6 hours to do it at like 80%, but Jaiden did it in 6 hours and 47 minutes doing all gold medals. So I didn't even know speedrun.com existed. So I don't know if I would ever do a speedrun. I don't even know what game I would speedrun. Wait, I wonder what, like, wait. What is a speedrun for Titanfall 2 campaign? What is it? I don't even know how to, like, I don't think I've ever 100%ed a game. Titanfall 2. What do we got? Why does it say master? Oh, all helmets. The number 1 is an hour and 16 minutes. That game is way too good to go. That campaign way too good to go through in an hour and 16 minutes. If you haven't watched or played Titanfall 2's campaign, definitely do. You can probably get the game for free or really, really cheap. Definitely worth doing. I think the multiplayer is currently like down just because they got hacked or something. I have no idea, but definitely worth the play. One of my favorite games of all time. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I did as well. It's a Jaiden Animation video. Now I need to go watch some Animation versus Minecraft by Alan Beck because the new video just got dropped. And yeah, hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Hopefully this video made your day just a tiny little better, and I hope to see you back for the next video. But until then, take care and cue the music.
We were playing as so